Taylor Swift gives Travis Kelce a sweet kiss on the cheek at the US Open. On Sunday, September 8, the couple appeared at Arthur Ashe Stadium to watch the final of the US Open tennis tournament. However, Taylor Swift was extremely sweet when giving boyfriend Travis Kelce a kiss on his cheek. The couple's moment stole the show at the match between Jannik Sinner and Taylor Fritz. Taylor Swift and Brittany Mahomes are back together at the US Open final 3 days after sitting apart for the Kansas City Chiefs opening NFL fixture. Swift headed to Flushing Meadow to watch Jannik Sinner's clash against Taylor Fritz with boyfriend Kelce by her side, and the couple were joined by Travis Chiefs teammate Patrick and his wife Brittany, who was not sat with BFF Taylor in Kansas City on Thursday. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are capping off a whirlwind weekend in New York with a trip to Arthur Ashe Stadium for the US Open Championship game. Swift and Kelce were filmed arriving to the stadium September 8 before the match officially started at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. The championship will see number 1 Jannik Sinner of Italy take on Taylor Fritz, the first American to make the final since 2006. Swift and Kelce appeared in match in red and white. The singer wore a red gingham dress, sunglasses, and her classic red lip, while the football star wore a white shirt, cream cardigan, and a red and green striped bucket hat. Before the start of the tournament, the number 1 rated female singles player, Iga Swiatek, said she hoped Swift and Kelce would make an appearance at the US Open. But the Olympic bronze medalist was bested by American Jessica Pegula in the quarterfinals. Pegula went on to compete in the championship September 7, where she lost to Belarus' Aryna Sabalenka. Swift's appearance at the US Open comes amid a tour break for the singer. The European leg of her Eras Tour wrapped in August. She will next perform in 3 cities in the US before heading to Canada. The record-breaking tour will officially end in December, she's confirmed. So far, Swift seems to be spending her break at athletic events, both cheering for and with her boyfriend. Swift attended the NFL kickoff game September 5 at Arrowhead Stadium to witness the Chiefs beat the Ravens 27-20. The next day, Swift and Kelce were spotted dining out in New York before attending a wedding September 7. On Saturday, the pair arrived at the wedding of model Karen Elson and Lee Foster, the owner of Electric Lady Studios. Both the singer and her newly mustachioed beau were dressed to the nines. Kelce, for his part, wore a black short-sleeved button-up with black pants and shoes. Swift, on the other hand, opted for a gown that many would likely hesitate to wear to someone else's wedding. Clad in cream, the star wore a linen Zimmermann dress with a scalloped neck and hemline. Cutouts at the waist revealed a sliver of skin, while the back of the garment laced up into a corset. A full skirt, decorated with a scattered floral print, added a much-needed pop of color to the romantic ivory gown. Swift added an extra something blue to her look with a pleated sky blue pouch that boasted a lacy trim and print. A pair of nude Christian Louboutin heeled sandals rounded out her ensemble. The bejeweled singer showed off the back of her gown by wearing her blonde hair up in a tousled bun with wispy bangs, and accentuated her features with black eyeliner and her signature red lipstick. She accessorized her look further with a gold and diamond lariat necklace, as well as sparkly drop earrings and dainty gold bracelets. She clasped Kelce's hand as they walked into the wedding venue together. Later in the night, the couple were joined by other stars including Rosalía and Lana Del Rey. While the Spanish singer had a monochromatic moment with a slinky off-the-shoulder black dress, Del Rey slipped into a blue halter-neck gown with a floral applique detail, toting along her rumored boyfriend Jeremy Dufresne. Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys surprised the NFL world Sunday with a new contract extension. It's a deal that highlights just what kind of bargain the Kansas City Chiefs currently have with superstar Patrick Mahomes. The contract that set the league on fire is a record-setting extension for Prescott. The contract is reportedly worth $240 million over 4 years, has a record-breaking $231 million guaranteed, and comes with a record-breaking $80 million signing bonus. That's what we call breaking the bank, ladies and gentlemen. Prescott now leads all players with an average of $60 million per season on average. Mahomes is, without room for argument, the best quarterback in the NFL today. It's not remarkably close, to be honest. A few more championships under his belt will thrust him into the conversation as the best quarterback of all time. When he inked his current contract, Mahomes was himself making NFL history. But the times are changing fast. The Chiefs are going to have to pay him, again, like it at some point, but until then they are getting an absolute steal. The Kansas City Chiefs decided to play star offensive players Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce in a preseason game against the Jacksonville Jaguars that ended in a 26-13 loss for the Chiefs. Mahomes and Kelce exited the game unharmed, but the choice to play them raised questions online. During warm-ups, Mahomes showcased his arm strength by launching an 80-yard pass, mostly giving a show to the fans. Despite his decorated career, which includes 2 league MVP awards, 3 Super Bowl victories, and 6 Pro Bowl selections, the Chiefs' starting quarterback still took the field to lead Kansas City against Jacksonville. In the opening series, Mahomes was accompanied by his go-to target, Kelce. Mahomes completed 3 of 4 passes for 27 yards, including an 11-yard connection with new acquisition Hollywood Brown on the first drive. The Chiefs capped off the drive with a field goal, after which Mahomes was pulled from the game to avoid unnecessary risk. Kelce, who caught 1 pass for 7 yards, also saw limited action before giving way to younger players vying for a spot on the roster. Carson Wentz took over at quarterback following Mahomes' exit but struggled to find a rhythm, leading the team to 3 consecutive punts before being replaced by Chris Oladipo, a 7th-round draft pick from 2022. Oladipo immediately made an impact, leading the Chiefs down the field and setting up a 1-yard rushing touchdown by Carson Steele, which tied the game at 10-10. The Chiefs continued to rotate quarterbacks, with Ian Book finishing the game in the 4th quarter. Despite their efforts, none of the quarterbacks managed to throw a touchdown pass, with Oladipo leading the team in passing yards with 85. The decision to play Mahomes and Kelce, particularly Mahomes, was criticized by several NFL fans online. One fan expressed their concerns by writing, "Playing starters in the preseason might be the stupidest thing ever. The effectiveness of it is a myth." Another fan compared the situation to the San Francisco 49ers and responded, "Can you explain why Purdy didn't play a single series in the preseason while the Chiefs played Mahomes? Why are we coddling our players?" Chiefs head coach Andy Reid has a history of giving his starters some preseason action to keep them sharp, but the move always carries an inherent risk of injury. Mahomes played a single drive during previous preseasons from 2019 to 2023. Kelce has been active in the preseason as well, playing in 2018, 2019, 2021-2, 2022, and 2023. He played in all 3 games each season besides missing one in 2022. As a new NFL season kicks off, many are already placing their bets on who will be the MVP of the season. NBA star Kevin Durant has bypassed both Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson, opting instead for a surprising player as his pick for the league's top performer. While one might expect Durant to lean towards the current champion with the Kansas City Chiefs or even the Baltimore Ravens quarterback, who recently won a gold medal at the Paris 2024 Olympics with Team USA, surprised everyone with his choice for MVP. After several years without securing a Super Bowl ring, expectations were high for the Dallas Cowboys to bolster their roster in a way that would make them serious contenders for the title this year. The goal is to mount a strong challenge against the reigning champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Despite this scenario, Jones stays positive regarding Cowboys' future. "I feel a lot better than some of the critiques that maybe I'm getting. I'm sensitive to them. I'm frankly a little surprised. I'm surprised that it isn't more apparent to fans that we put an outstanding team together. I think the team is in better shape to roll than it was last year. I do."